authority, but the chair.
Mr. Holman.
You work for me. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer. You work for me.
Zero tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated. When I was a police officer in New York and I arrested a father for domestic violence, I separated that father from his family.
Mr. Holman, with all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
When you're into the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum, you go through the port of entry, do it the legal way. Probably not the right thing to say, but I was angry. Let me tell you why you're angry, because you or no one else in this room has seen what I've seen in my 34 years. You didn't stand in the back of a tractor trailer shot my 19 dead aliens that suffocated to death because the smuggler didn't care, including a 5-year-old boy. What do you think his last 30 minutes were like? I was there. I seen it, I smelled it, I saw it, and I had a 5-year-old boy at the time, and it changed me for the rest of my life. I've seen people who couldn't pay their smuggling fees get stabbed in the face 22 times. 31% of the women are being raped crossing this border. Children are dying. Cartels are getting rich. Why am I angry? Because you haven't done anything to fix it. Nothing.
Trying to deport all these people, and illegal aliens is what they call it. I don't even like to do or talk about politics, bro. But
Mr. Holman,
I've been hearing a lot about this dude.
Do you understand that the consequences of separation of many children will be lifelong trauma and carried across generations? Have we not learned from the internment of Japanese Americans? Mr. Holman, I'm a father. Do you have children? How can you possibly allow this to happen under your watch? Do you not care? Is it because these children don't look like children that are around you? I don't get it. Have you ever held a deceased child in your arms?
First of all, your comments are disgusting. I've served my country.
I've served my country
for 34 years.
I find your comments disgusting as well.
I've served my country for 34 years. And yes, I held a 5-year-old boy in my arms in back of that tractor trailer. I knelt down beside him and said a prayer for him because I knew what his last 30 minutes of his life were like. And I had a 5-year-old son at the time. What I've been trying to do my 34 years serving my nation is to save lives. So for you to sit there and insult my integrity and my love for my country and for children, that's why this whole thing needs to be fixed. And you're the member of Congress.
We agree on that.
Fix it. This room has seen what I've seen in my 34-year career.
Very well.
No one has experienced what I've experienced. I've saw many dead bodies coming across this border. And you want to talk about the memo? This memo is one option to stop death. Not just about enforcing the law, stop death. If you want to legalize illegal immigration, good luck with that, because it's going to get a hell of a lot worse on that border. If you say, well, okay, from now on, there will be no consequence, no deterrence. It's not illegal to come to this country illegally. More families would come. 31% women would be raped. More children would die. We're a nation of laws. If you don't like it, sir, change it. You're the legislator. I'm the executive branch, and I've served my country honorably for 34 years. And I will not sit here and have anybody say that I don't care about children because you're not the same color as my children.
Thank you very much.
Dates back to April 23rd of 2018, where there was an official recommendation to, quote, pursue prosecution of all amenable adults who cross our border, quote, illegally, even though this applied to legal asylum seekers in practice, including those presenting with a family unit between ports of entry in coordination with DOJ. Here is the memo that I would like to submit to the congressional record.
What is the date on that?
It is the memorandum for the Secretary from Homeland Security.
Date.
April 23rd, 2018, subject increasing prosecutions of immigration violations.
Without objection.
And so I looked at this memo, and it seems like this is the source of it. And it seems as though, Mr. Holman, that you are the author. It says here from yourself, Kevin Mikulinen, and Francis Cisna. Is this correct? Did you sign the memo?
I'd have to see what you...
Give him
I'd be happy to provide it. And we'll provide it over, but I would like to note that here it says the official recommendation. There were 3 different options presented. The third included the option for family separation. This initiative would pursue prosecution of all amenable adults, including those presenting with a family unit. Mr. Homan, your name is on this, is this correct?
Yes, I signed that memo.
So you are the author of the family separation policy?
I am not the author of this memo.
You're not the author, but you signed the memo.
Yes, a zero tolerance memo.
So you provided the official recommendation to Secretary Nielsen on for the United States to pursue family separation.
I gave Secretary Nielsen numerous recommendations on how to secure the border and save lives.
But it says here that you gave her numerous options, but the recommendation was option 3, family separation.
What I'm saying, this is not the only paper where we've given the Secretary numerous options to secure the border and save lives.
And so the recommendation, of the many that you recommended family separation,
I recommend a zero tolerance.
which includes family separation.
The same as is with every U.S. citizen parent gets arrested when they're with a child.
Zero tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated. When I was a police officer in New York and I arrested a father for domestic violence, I separated that father
Mr.
from his
Holman,
family.
with all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
When you're into the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum, you go through the port of entry, do it the legal way. The Attorney General of the United States has made that clear.
Okay.
Mr. Holman,
Look,
please respect the chair and the authority of the chair. The time of the gentleman has expired.
I've asked you politely to let me go beyond my time, and you let other people go beyond their time, but not to Tom Holman. He don't get me go beyond his time.
Mr. Holman, we have
This is
approved
a
an
circus.
agreement
This is a circus.
between the Republicans and the Democrats with the ranking member. We increased the time of one witness, one member of Congress who was interrupted by a protest. That is done with the approval of the ranking member. Please respect the chair's authority. The
I
gentlewoman,
respect the chair's authority, but the chair...
Mr. Holman!
You work for
excuse
me. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer. You work for me.
Wow, so this is Trump new border czar, or however you say that word. He seemed like he just don't play. He seemed like he ready to just get things done and get these people back across the border. It's separating people from their families and whatnot. I don't really know how far. I don't really know much about like the whole border thing and why you would separate children from their parents. Only thing I can think of is if they were like born in the United States by or from illegal aliens. I don't know if that's what they're talking about. I don't know if they were like born in the United States and their parents were illegal aliens. Does that make them illegal aliens? I didn't pay too much attention in whatever class that was, obviously, but he real like blunt with it. He's straightforward with it. I guess he used to be a police officer and whatnot, but I mean, it's the guy that Trump chose to control the border or whatever, and it seemed like he gonna get straight to it. Seemed like he not taking no chances or nothing. Talk about all the dead bodies that he's seen, and the 5-year-old little boy that passed away, and all of that. But honestly, bro, I don't even do politics. I don't even like to do politics, man. The only reason I watched this video is because I've been hearing about it a lot. I've been hearing that this new guy just ain't no joke, and he don't play, and you know, he's straightforward and he real blunt. So I just wanted to see for myself, and it seemed like, you know, he is. It seemed like he ain't taking no, you know, BS. It seemed like he just tired of, you know, certain things happening at the border and whatnot. I don't even want to speak on my opinion on the border situation and stuff, man. But I do want to say that I do have a close friend who, I guess is like illegal or whatever. But he, like, the stuff that he's been through with, you know, just that period and having to work, and I met him, you know, at school, and you know, he a real good, you know, dude. You know, he's trying to make a decent living, and you know, he's trying to live life. But it's hard for him, and it's seeing him go through what he goes through on a daily basis, and me just seeing like a little portion of it just made me like you know, respect what he has going and what he's trying to do for himself and his family. But that's all I'm gonna say, man. I ain't finna speak no further on the whole thing, and you know, the border control and the illegal aliens and whatnot, man. I just wanted to watch this video. I hope y'all like the video, man. Subscribe if you're new. Be on the lookout for more content like this. You know, I love just making reaction videos. That's why I made this channel. But as always, I love y'all, man, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.